What's going on, y'all? About to send this link out. Then we're gonna go ahead and get started. Give me 1 second. Test. Bam. Let me know how the mic's sound. Y'all hop in here, y'all. Yeah, you know what to do. We're gonna be looking for a few more setups. Split GJ broke that down in the Sunday chart analysis. We also broke that down to the New York Live yesterday. Yeah, I see the New York Live. You can watch the New York Live. It is on the channel. But yeah, we're gonna be breaking all this stuff down. GN did a nice move as well. Missed that last night. It's all good though. Let's see what else going down. We got some GBP news last night about an hour ago. All right, so we might have some action today. We do got news today as well. We got news at 8:30 with the CPI going down. And we look at the USD pairs, mainly the indices or gold. We see they've literally been dead literally all day yesterday, all last night. Well, gold's trying to do a move right now, so let me not say that, but it was actually some volume coming in on gold and stuff. But we're gonna look for some more sellers. I'm in GJ right now. You already know the drill. You got any questions? Drop in the chat. We're looking at the charts. Drop in the chat. Let me see what else these charts are looking at. The indices is probably going to be dead until the news pops out later on today. So we're going to be looking at the other charts to see what other setups we can have. Both EJ and GJ took off yesterday. They did that push up and they did a little fake out. And if y'all watched the London session live yesterday, I literally talked about what GJ did. Because again, we dropped the Sunday chart analysis not last night, on Sunday night. But 2 hours after that, GJ did this movie. The price was consolidated here. And you watched the London session live stream. I was talking about how it's already looking like a large daily candlestick. It's already did a big move, and we still have the beginning of London session, and we still have the New York session. So I said price is either going to consolidate in range until the next session, or I might do a retracement. That's exactly what price did. So we hit a couple TPs here. The first position, we hit TP1 like 3 times. We're building this TP2. And it's holding this level for like a few hours. And the price rejected this huge red candlestick, hit a few levels, came back to the original entry where price left off, and then it took back off business as usual. So then we re-enter the second time, and as you can see, price has just been pushing up since then. EJ did the same exact thing as well. We look at EJ, look at GJ, again, following the flow of price. We look on the daily time frame. We see a clean high got made. This was Friday, this was yesterday, this is today. So again, there's another example why you always want to go with the flow of price. Right now, EJ, just like a lot of these other charts, are kind of consolidating and arranging. We have volume on the GBP pairs last night because we had an hour ago news of it happened on the GBP pairs. We don't have any Euro news popping off. We might see action like most of the other pairs at 8:30 when CPI goes down. We got a new 15 that just started. Let's see what these charts are looking like. Yeah, but Ian and GN did a nice move yesterday, so we got the bullish momentum back into play. We're going to be looking for buys today and the rest of the week, unless price protects that level. Definitely do appreciate that, Shawn. What's going on, man? So right now, as far as G is concerned, we do got the support level that it broke. The support resistance level that it broke at 186.30, 186.40. If we can continue to hold that level of support, we can see buys heading to the next level at around 186.50, 186.60, just like we was talking about in this Sunday chart analysis. So that's what we're going to be watching right now to see if price can do that. It might be change this color. So I could look for another position here, or I could wait. Look at my stop loss. Not for a while. I'll put the stop loss for that right now. I'm not really feel that low. Where's that? 35. Let me just see it. It's not a bad stop loss. Yes, I could look for another position depending on the retest look, or I could wait for the price to break this top of the zone right here. We're going to see what this retest looking like. And then we look at like NAS100 SPX, we can see the charts are just dead. Again, that's what we're going to go and trade. But GP pairs are kind of moving now. I mean, not the GP, the GP New Zealand, Euro New Zealand. We did a nice move last night. We got the bullish momentum back into play. We're going daily time frame. We can see that because we look at the past couple of weeks. Price kind of struggled. When we go down here, price kind of struggled to make a lower low here, right? Because we had this uptrend. We caught the entire uptrend, the entire high here. We caught this buy on this Wednesday, and the price failed to break this resistance level at what is this, like 870, 880. Failed multiple times. The last time it broke it, hit that top of the zone, rejected, right? And then made a low. But then price here failed to continue to make lower lows. So it's consolidating here, respecting the support level as resistance. And then yesterday, price broke that level. And then last night / today, price broke this low from resistance to trend as support. And now we kind of see the bullish momentum come back into play. So we can break and definitely hold 970, 980 as support. We can definitely see the uptrend. So we're going to be looking for buys on those. We're going to wait for price to retrace back into the support level. We're going to wait to see how price reacts to this support resistance level right here. We're going to be looking for buys on GN and EN as well. So we're still watching the JPY pairs. We're looking at GN, EN. And of course, we're going to look at the indices on gold. But as we saw, indices especially, they're still dead right now. I'm going to be like that till CPI later on today. So we're either going to wait for, I'm not going to put this up. We're going to put something on right there. Put some other good up here. You already know if you got any questions, drop in the chat. We're looking at your chart, drop in the chat. Those are just on the screen. We're not into anything yet. These are just trade ideas, only in one position. Only in one position right now. With the bottom of the screen, you'll see how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description for a free signal through Telegram. We'll go over that in a little bit. Go ahead and hit that first link. You can check it out for yourself. Relax. Yeah, so we're going to look and see how GJ holds here. We got new 5 minute just stuff. We got 10 minutes to the next 15. But yeah, we're just going to be chilling right now. We're just going to be chilling. So yeah, we're going to let some people hop in here. See what y'all talking about. But yeah, we're just chilling right now. There's not gonna be a TikTok live today. Like I said, I gotta figure out the TikTok thing. I gotta go to the store and handle a few things. So TikTok lives are probably not gonna be going on this week until I figure some stuff out. Still gonna do the London session lives though. I'm actually gonna put a poll up right now while we're chilling, so y'all can vote for this week's video. All right, so be on the lookout for that. I'll let you know when I put the poll up. They got any questions on the channel? Look at any charts up in the channel. Look at the chat in a second. I'm about to put this poll up. Knock it out the way. If my YouTube will let me add another YouTube bugging out right now. I want to let me add another option. Oh, I guess we're just gonna do two options. All right, the poll's up now, y'all. Make sure to go to the community tab on the YouTube channel and vote for which video I want this week. I tried to do a third option, but it wouldn't let me. I gotta figure that out later. But we see the JPY pairs are still slowly pushing up, which is exactly what we want to see. We're gonna keep buying this out. Again, another example, even during the slow quarter, even during the slow months, there's still plenty of setups to look at, plenty of setups to go for. Yeah, let's see what these are. Also, I think I need to fix my knee a little bit better. I think I need to fix my knee. It's hurting. I sound like a real dude. Yeah, I gotta fix my knee. So I might do that real quick. These lows, I gotta adjust them slightly. So I'm about to see if the magic trick while I do that. I'll catch you to the channel in a second. I just gotta do this real quick. So I'm gonna put that shit right there. Give me 1 second. All right, there we go. That's much better. That's much better. That's a little magic trick. Just had to fix my level slightly. I like how this looks a lot better. All right, cool. Got my alerts on. Cool. We got about 4 minutes, 3.5 minutes till the next 15 pops up. Let's see what this next 15 looks like. All right, here comes the retest. So we're going to see what this next 15 looks like, see what GJ can hold this level. What's going on, Steve? What's going on, JR? Right now, GJ, we are at a nice 1-to-4 reward setup. Let's see if we can keep pushing, though. And again, the reason why I went for this buy was very simple, just like we went over in the Sunday chart analysis. Again, let me pull up the chart. Let me pull up the chart so I know what we're talking about. Let me pull up the chart really quick. I need to start putting them underneath every chart so I'm not going to keep on flipping back and forth. But let me pull up the chart really quick. All right, here we go. So looking at the chart, these are 3 chart cycles, right? So when we look at GJ on a naked chart, so we're going to put GJ on the naked chart. Yeah, I already got it written up. When we look at GJ on a naked chart, we can see that we have bullish momentum. We can see even on the 4 hour that we have bullish momentum. We see higher highs getting made. So since we understand that, let me go on the right chart. Since we understand that we have bullish momentum coming into play and that we're in a bullish cycle, that means what? That we should only be looking for buys. So since we know that we're bullish or in the uptrend, we don't see any lower lows getting made. We saw highs getting broken. That automatically tells us that we need to look for buy setups until what? Until we see the first signs of confirmation of a reversal or downtrend to come into play. So just like I always say every day, just like I tell the members and students every single day, everything showing us buys, only go for buys. Everything showing us sells, only go for sells. You're not trying to predict the reversal, none of that stuff. Just simply follow the flow of price. And since we knew it was an uptrend bullish cycle, all we had to do was look for the next place to look for a buy setup, which is the levels we went over in the Sunday chart analysis. Right, and like I mentioned, I also let y'all know, again, we only took 1 trade yesterday, so that's why this was for the members. I even let y'all know both times, both in the free channel as well as the members, when GJ and EJ went as projected the first time. Let me turn this down a little bit. DJ and EJ went as projected the first time, and I also let y'all know when it did the same thing again. So this was at the London session, and this was later on deep into New York. We did the same move again. So y'all could have jumped in this as well, because again, I went over the Sunday chart analysis, I went over price levels, and I also let you know both times when GJ was, doing what it was doing. Of course, we'll know over during the London session live. But again, since we knew it was bullish, that means we all we had to do was wait for the next place for entry at, which was right here. Because again, this was what price was looking like on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We had this nice bias position on Wednesday, Thursday, price fell to make the higher high, respecting these support levels, pushing back up. So the next entry point would have been right here. Now, again, we didn't take that entry, or I didn't personally, because I was asleep at the time. I was on the charts at the time. But price went as projected, trees low from resistance, broke above, retest the tree as support. So since we missed that entry, the next entry for a buy would have been a price could hold this level as support. which is what we waited for. Once price held that level of support, it's one for buys. Then after price did that big move during Tokyo session on a Sunday, price consolidated here all of London session. Again, this was the beginning of London session right here. This was literally New York session beginning right here. So literally for the entire session, price just consolidated in range. We hit TP1 like 5 different times, missed TP2 a couple times. And again, for the uptrend to continue, what do we need to see happen? We need to see higher highs get made. We failed to see higher highs get made. Again, these rules in this chart cycle apply to every single time frame, right? But again, we want to go on the daily time frame to identify the trend and direction price is going. With these rules, these cycles, they're followed and applied on every single time frame. You read every single time frame the same way. Only thing that changes in between time frames, is the candlesticks, right? If we're on the daily, each candlestick's a day. For a 5 minute, each candlestick's 5 minutes, right? On the 15, each candlestick's 15. For on the 4 hour, each candlestick's 4 hours. But you still read them all the same way. They all have, I don't want to say similar market structure because they don't at the same time, but they all follow these same 3 rules. They all follow these 3 cycles right here. Right. So since we saw price failed to break this level, price is struggling to go up. It only got one other option, which is to go down. But what do you think happened when price did this drop right here? People started looking for sales most likely. Why? Because they missed that buy, price consolidated, price dropped. And what do most people do? Most people do not follow the flow of price on a bigger time frame. Most people are like a cat to a laser. Like they see price do one big move one direction, they think that's the direction we could go. And that's what happened after that single red candlestick. That thing wicked up, closed right back to the level we was talking about on Sunday to look for buys at, and then guess what? Did the entire move again. You see what I'm talking about? So that's why it's very important not to try to catch the reversal, not to try to catch every candlestick, but to simply follow the flow of price. But I wanted to try to make sense for it too if I lost y'all. But I wanted to try to make sense for 2 of a lost y'all. I gotta take my water out the freezer. I totally forgot about that. It thing's frozen solid right now. All right, so I got a new 15 that just popped up. We're about to see if price can hold this level. Y'all got any questions? Drop in the chat. When we look at any charts, drop in the chat. Those who are on the stream, we have not entered anything yet. This is the position we took yesterday. Yeah, go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join a free signal, free Telegram. You see on your screen scrolling how we did last month, last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link. Check it out for yourself. We're about to pull it up in a little bit and go over it as well. But yeah, we're watching GJ. We're still in GJ. We're going to be looking for the G and the EN setup. Of course, we're going to be watching gold and the indices. But if we look at gold, we pull gold up. Well, let me just try to pull up gold. Gold did a quick little move again last night, a few hours before Tokyo session, but again, it's still going as projected. Did the retracement? We still got bearish momentum. See this clear lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. And we see price continue to hold as low as resistance where it held as support last week. So price can continue to hold 1948, 1950 distance. We can see sales going down to 1932, 1930. So that's what we're going to be looking at for today. Again, we do got USD news at 8:30. Excuse me. So that is something to be on the lookout for. And we have literally price consolidating. It's still consolidating right now, as well as the indices literally all day. So they're probably going to be doing that until the news event pops off later on today. We got a little higher high trying to get made on NAS. US30 actually did a nice move yesterday, so let's actually look at that before we forget. US30 went as projected as well. I forgot to let y'all know in the free signal also, but that did a move literally 2 hours before we went live. As you can see, it made that higher high versus NAS and SPX kind of chilled yesterday. But US30 actually did a decent move. And literally went zone to zone. Then we look at NAS and SPX. They did not do that at all. They did that move up to the top of the zone, and after that they just kind of chill. They kind of did a similar move, but they didn't do as big as a move as US30. But now we kind of see some volume kicking in on the indices. You see what SPX is looking like, so we might be able to look at some possible setups. And again, it's probably not going to be a big ass move until the newsman pops off. But again, we still see, even with the choppiness, bullish momentum coming into play. Again, because we look at SPX and NAS, following those 3 cycles, what do we see? We see clear bullish cycle. We see clear higher highs, clear higher low, clear higher high. Right. So even with slow volume, dead markets, we still see price respecting these rules and still trying to push to the upside in real time. So we actually might look for some setups on those as well. Bulls were tracing up, but BJ is still going crazy. We got Ian to try to break a level as well. Shout out everybody in the live. Let's see if Ian can break this next level also. Let's see what Ian can do also. So right now we're waiting to see if GJ can break 186.50, 186.60. The price can break that. We just see price continue to go up. It did a retracement right beforehand. So I want to see if off this retracement we will see price again. We literally saw price retesting this level, and we look at this. We can see that price same level as being treated as resistance. Go up above it. Again, look at this candlestick during the news event. That's when the volume came in to break this level. Or prior to the news event at 2 o'clock. Again, we go to GBP 2 o'clock. We had a news event. So again, even news events follow the flow of price. Right? Did price spike down? Did price do anything crazy? No, it helped push price the direction it was already had planned to go. Why? Because again, we're bullish. Price is going to be going up. So the news event coincidentally did what? Helped us break a level that a few hours ago price was struggling to break and treat as support. It was being treated as resistance. The 2 o'clock news candle right here broke that level, helped us hit the final CP, and then now we literally just saw those out here at the beginning of the live. Price retest this level, treat from resistance to support to potentially make another higher high on the smaller time frame to help us that next level. And we go into the 4 hour. We literally saw that retracement was the higher low into the higher high. You see clear highs getting made right here. So again, all these rules apply on literally every single time frame. You know how to read one time frame, you can read every time frame. That's why I stress so much to take the time to learn how to read the charts. So I might drop another video this week going over how to look at charts as well. But again, go to the community tab and vote for the video I want to see this week. All right, the poll's up, so make sure to go ahead and vote for that. If you haven't checked out my most recent content, go ahead and check that out as well. I'm going to drop a couple links in the chat right now. Like always, got any questions, drop in the chat. We're looking at your charts, drop in the chat. But yeah, we're just chilling right now. We're just chilling right now. So I'll drop a couple links in the chat, and we're going to go over how we're doing so far this week, how we did last week, last month, and all that good stuff. Let me find that video first. What's going on, Alton? You already know we're in GJ still. Same thing like yesterday. Same thing like yesterday. Wrote this down yesterday. We're in it right now still. Had to do a re-entry. And again, members, make sure to, again, watch the videos I drop and read the stuff I post. Because, again, I let y'all know what was going on the entire time this stuff was happening as well. All right, so I went over during the Sunday chart analysis, but then I also went over the New York price watch list. And I responded to the video saying GJ did the rejection as projected and is following the Sunday chart analysis of the New York price watch list today. That's about 10:52. We go to the 10:45 candlestick. That was about, this was the 10 o'clock. That's when price did the rejection. And then 10:45 candlestick was when price broke back above the support resistance level where we took the initial buy at. All right, so I'll let you know once price broke back above that level, which was right here, the 10:45, 11 o'clock candlestick. All right, and then right after that, 11:25, about 30 minutes later, I said GJ's back in the middle of the zone. Let's see if we can hold it this time. We go to 11:15 candle, which was right here. This is when GJ was holding the lower support. We move this out the way. You can literally see this was the candlestick when price broke. This was the candlestick when price was green. 11:15, 11:30 candlestick. And what happened about an hour after that? Price slowly pushed up with those next TPs. Right, and then the rest of the night, price slowly trickled up, showed right here, did a retracement. And then when the news event happened an hour ago, the price pushed up. So again, make sure to watch the videos and read all the messages. That's for the free channel as well. Because again, I'm never just going to post stuff for no reason. Everything I post is for a reason and to help y'all out. So y'all can make sure to catch any moves I'm not catching, but also understand what's going on in the charts. And so again, y'all can figure out how to read the charts on y'all's own. So again, I just dropped the channel, drop another video in the chat. But yeah, right now we're just watching GJ. You can hold this. It did a big move. So again, people are probably looking for buys right now. So it's probably going to do what it did yesterday, chill for a little bit. We also got USD news later on today as well. But let me get this other video in the chat. If there are any questions, drop in the chat. Yo, we're just chilling right now. Make sure to check out those videos I dropped in the chat after this live's over. We got a new 15 that's about to pop up in about 50 seconds. So I'll see what that looks like. There's my alarm. I'm trying to figure out why to have an alarm at this time. It keeps letting, like, I know it's like a new 15-minute candlestick, but I don't know why I got an alarm at this time. I gotta figure out why I got an alarm at this time. I don't know why I got this alarm. I'm trying to think. I don't know why I got that alarm. If you have any questions, I'm looking at the charts, drop in the chat. But yeah, we're just chilling right now. We got SoFi slowly picking up on the indices and gold, but as we can see, there's still very dead candlesticks right now. Even with GJ, when they did that move up, there was still very dead candlesticks. But again, even on low volume days, you follow the floor price, it'll still go your way. Even with these candlesticks, very small candlesticks. But GJ still just chilling us over right here. We're gonna see how it's still when we zoom in, treating as support. You can literally see in real time price still respecting as support when the past was treating as resistance. But we had some decent moves happen last night. Let's see what these other charts are looking like really quick. It's just tripping. Yeah, GU's still looking on mess as well. So I'm interested to see what happens during New York session. So when did that retracement. This is when it was just about an hour ago at this height. Now, as you can see, it's just hugging on this level. Like you literally see how it's just hugging on this level. So you're gonna see price hold this low as support at 186.30, 186.40, or we're gonna see price try to retest 186.10, 186.05. That's what we're looking at right now in GJ. As far as right now, this entire hour has just been chilling right here. You know, look at the end of season SPX, we see there's nothing going on. So again, it's just patiently waiting, just a patience game. Everybody in the live. And shout out to those that followed the TikTok and stuff the other day as well. But like I said, like I was testing things out on it yesterday. And they like got my whole phone messed up right now. Like even like my non-trading pages, I have like other TikTok pages I run. Even my non-trading pages, like they're not letting anything get pushed out anymore. Like I'm getting 0 views on everything. And I'm not even exaggerating, like literally 0 views. Like I'm getting at least a few views, like at least a couple hundred, right? But now it's getting 0 views. That means nobody's looking at it. No followers are seeing my stuff, and then no, new people are seeing that's not getting pushed out at all. So I'm gonna keep that account, but I'm going to test to figure some things out this week because I can, keep on posting on there. It's not really doing anything. I might try posting old posts to see what happens today. But literally yesterday, the entire day yesterday, my stuff was not getting pushed out at all. And I'm talking about on my new account. Well, not my new account, but my backup. Like I said, I got other pages on here that aren't even trading related, and they're not getting views anymore either. So I think it's like my whole phone. They're like, yeah, this is the phone he's using. Let's cut that out. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that stuff out this week. Y'all got any questions? Drop in the chat. When we look at any charts, drop in the chat. Those who join the stream, go ahead and hit that first link in the description. You see scrolling at the bottom of your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check that out for yourself. I'm gonna catch you to the comments so we can pull that up also and go over all that good stuff. Let me see what's up. All right, cool. Go to the comment. This is how we did yet. Well, whoops. Let's get up. Signal room. Let's go back into the free Telegram. So this is how we did yesterday. So the first TP got hit when we just got first position on GJ, got 2 pips in the second position. We got 47 pips. We're out way more than 47 pips now, obviously. So I might update the calculations on that later on today at the end of the day. That's how we did yesterday. Again, all that we went over in the Sunday chart analysis, as well as US30, they ended up doing the move as projected as well. This is how we did last week. Last week we went through 1, caught 20,755 pips. The week before that we went 8-1, and then the week before that we went 11-0. So that's pretty much how we're doing so far this month. If we scroll down to November 1st, you'll see how we did last month. Last month we went 32-5, took 32 wins, 5 losses during October. Caught a total of 157,608 pips, 125,674 strictly with the members and advanced place signal. Every trade posted as the personal entry. Time the trade was entered, the date, SLs, TPs, reactions, how people view it into the trade, TPs getting hit. Do recap the day at the end of every day. Do the recap the week at the end of every week. Do the recap the month at the end of the beginning every month. You check all this stuff out as well. All wins, all losses are posted. Screenshots of positions. You check all this stuff out, and you go to photos. You can see a bunch of screenshots on there as well. So we see GJ still holding his low support, but again, it's just been dancing here the entire stream. Not much we can do about that. Now we see SPX NAS trying to do something. So we see some slight moves trying to happen, but again, it's just pretty dead right now. The Ghost is trying to chilling as well. I'm still looking at buys on the indices, NAS, SPX, US30. I'm still looking for buys on those. Still looking for sells on gold. And still looking for buys on the JPY pairs. And might look for some potential buys. I like how they're looking now as well. We did a nice move last night, actually. Yeah, we farming about to pop up in a few minutes. Yeah, that thing was just green. Now it's red again. Yeah, that thing is just chilling right here. Basic's going to reject the group this level. Let's see what this is looking like on the 5 minute. Yeah, just yeah, so as far as GN is concerned, we want to see how prices can react to that 970, 980. If we can hold 970, 980 as support, we're going to look for buys going to 1040. Or we're going to look for price to retrace back down to where it started off last night during Tokyo session at around 870, 880. We're going to look for a buy set there as well. If we're looking at GN, we was catching buys beforehand. We caught those huge drops. We caught the reversal. Then price failed to make a higher high, which caused a rejection, but then price failed to make a lower low. Then yesterday, price finally broke this level, treated as support. And that's also why we didn't really trade a lot of charts last week either, because GA GN, EA, and EN were all kind of in between, cycles. So I was waiting to see like which cycle was going to go into. Because again, I only want to take setups when we're in an uptrend or downtrend. So until I see that happen, I'm just staying away from the chart, letting it do its thing until my levels are hit. So as we can see here, it literally just broke this level yesterday with that huge candlestick. We could have went for buys there, but again, I'd rather wait for price to show me he's trying to hold this level and push back up for us to see the bullish momentum come back into play. So yeah, and then again, we got news at 8:30 today. We got CPI. Then later on tonight, when markets reopen, we got Australian news. Then tomorrow, we have literally rinse and repeat of Tuesday, or copy and paste of Tuesday. We got GBP news at 2 a.m. again. We got 8:30 USD news again. Then we got 7:30 Australian news again. Then Thursday, we got unemployment claims. Friday, we got GDP news at 2 a.m. again. So yeah, that's how this week's looking. And then of course, you already know next week we got a bunch of holidays going on. We got a Japanese holiday on Wednesday. We got an American holiday on Thursday. But we got a lot of red photo news events. So the USD pairs might be dead this day. Pairs might be dead this day. There's still be some decent setups before next month when we have a bunch of those holidays and stuff pop up. Looks like SPS and Global trying to do something. Levels are not clear. If there's a way, or we can move to SL2P levels. I don't know what you mean by levels aren't clear. Like with GN, just like the Sunday chart analysis, I give specific prices to look for entries at. I said we can look for a buy at 880, 890, and we can see buys going up to 970, 980, or we're going to wait for price to break and hold 970, 980 as support, or we can look for buys going to 1040. I'm not sure what part you're confused about, but you can let me know. I can help you out, but I'm not exactly sure what part you're confused about, or what part's not clear, I should say. Y'all got any questions up in the chat? We're looking at the chart structure in the chat. We're going to be on for a little bit longer. If y'all have not watched my most recent video, make sure to check that out. And also go to the community tab and vote for this week's video. I'm going to drop the video in the chat right now. If it's your first time on the channel, welcome. Make sure to explore the channel because we don't just live stream every day, but we post weekly content as well. Trade breakdowns, trading tip videos, trading plan videos, trade psychology videos, all types of stuff. I mean, entries and exits as figures are too small. How are they too small? You keep saying stuff that makes me ask more questions. Like, say your full thought, so I understand what you're talking about. Because you just keep on saying, like, first you said levels aren't clear. You didn't explain how they're not clear. Then you said they're too small as figures. How are they too small? Like this whole move right here, we entered at 185.85. That thing shot all the way up to 185 and 186.53. That's a pretty decent move. I'm not sure what you're talking about. And then when we go onto the daily time frame, Those levels we talked about, that was literally 3/4 of the entire daily candlestick we caught yesterday. Like we caught the majority of the daily candlestick yesterday. I don't get how those levels are too small. And then we also see how when price hit these levels, our price reacted. This is the level we want to look for the entry at. It's the second entry point I went over in the Sunday chart analysis as well as the London session live stream. Look at our price retrace right back to the same level. Look at our price reacted at the same. Look at our price reacted when it hit this level that I mentioned. Look at our price reacted when it hit this level I mentioned. So these are key price levels on top of that. So I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about. New 4 o'clock hour just started. New 15 just started. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. All right. Instagram is playmaker_way. You should see it scrolling at the bottom of your screen. I post daily on there. And I respond to all messages. All right. So make sure to check me out on there. Got a bunch of different content on there as well. If you check my story, it shouldn't be expired yet, but I got screenshots in real time showing me in the GJ position, in real time showing the progress of it. It won't be expired yet. So if you go on my Instagram story, I mean, unless you watch this like 5 hours from now, it's probably gonna be expired. But I'm talking about y'all right now watching it live. But I also posted the final screenshot. That's not the right one. Let me actually go to this week. I also posted the final screenshot in here as well. So make sure to check that out also. KS, you going to explain? I'm trying to wait for you to say something. That was a cool like 5 minutes ago. Unless you're still typing. Out currently at 4, almost 5 times the risk on GJ. Nice little move to start off the week. SPX is kind of starting to do a move right now. Gold's kind of just chilling here. And the New Zealand pairs got a little bit of work to do. A little bit of work to do. Notice how I hit the top of my zone. As soon as it tapped it, rejected down. Just like here. Just like with GJ, it was treated as low as resistance, broke above, off the retest, treated as support, pushed up. So now we want to see price treat this level from resistance to support. But as you can see, the last few times price hit this level, we had a similar reaction. Again, no consistencies in the market. There's little rules and script. Price follows at all times. So make sure to check out those videos I dropped throughout the live as well as exposed to the channel. Whoops. I have to do it at least once to y'all. Y'all had AirPods in? At least you know they're working. You know, I gotta knock the mic over at least once a week. You know, that happens at least once a week. But members, you already know in a few hours I'm gonna drop that New York price watch list for y'all. Not gonna go live during this news event because I got some sessions and meetings I got to do today. Let's go ahead and look at the rest of this week so we can figure out where we are going to go live though. So let's go ahead and check that out. We got news Wednesday, so we could probably do tomorrow then. So we can go live for tomorrow's USD news events. We can do tomorrow. It looks like we'd have to do tomorrow and Thursday. So we can do that tomorrow and Thursday. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do tomorrow and Thursday. All right, so I'm just gonna assume that he's not got anything to say. That's cool. I don't see any other comments. All right, shout out to everybody that's still watching. Appreciate y'all, especially the ones that watched today, because again, we ain't taking any trades. It was pretty slow, but there are still plenty of things to learn and observe. Because again, I like to do these live streams not just to trade. I just got the free signal room just for the free signal room. I mean, just to call signals. There's a lot of education and things you have to understand, especially if you want to take your own trades, because you got to see how pricing works and reacts in real time. And for those that are just starting to learn how to trade, this is actually the best quarter to do so, because this is the slowest month. Well, next month's going to be slow as well. But this is the slowest quarter of the year. These are the slowest 2 months of the year. So really, this is the best time to focus on learning how to read the charts and the basics without feeling like you're missing out on much. Because again, if you look at 2 months ago, or even September, which I guess was 2 months ago, price was flowing crazy, right? We still have some decent moves this month, last month, but we can all agree and acknowledge how things have slowed down. But I was saying it all the time. I'm gonna keep on saying it. I know I got new people that come across all the time. I also know not everybody watching the video that we're posting, but it's because we got a bunch of holidays popping off. Right? That's the main reason why. Because again, these aren't just random charts. These aren't just random candlesticks. These aren't just random numbers. These are real currencies. These are real values, right? NAS100 is not just. It's literally it's not really a stock technically. It's like a combination of stocks and shit. But you get what I'm saying. These are real things. Like if we look at gold, it's not just at 1945. That's how much it's literally worth. It's literally worth $1,945. You know what I'm saying? So when price goes up or goes down, that's literally increasing or decreasing that said chart or currency's value. So of course, during these holidays and stuff like that, they're not going to want price to be going too crazy, especially because they're going to be closed a lot of the times. So they don't want things slow and stagnant and at a certain price during these certain times, especially when they can't. They can control whatever they want, but they also got to. There's levels to it, right? That's a whole other topic, a whole other conversation. All right, y'all. Like you already know, if you got any questions, y'all can DM me on Instagram at playmaker_way. I'll see you scrolling at the bottom of your screen. I gotta take the TikTok out. But yeah, we're going to be back at it tomorrow, same time, London session 3 EST.